I can't really afford this, but I love it. I should buy it then. Does this ring a bell? According to a study, the majority of us actually regret our spending on short-term pleasures like clothing, food, computer gadgets, new cars, and even vacations. We wish that we had better managed our spending so that we could have put more money aside for an emergency or for our futures. Now, let's talk about which unnecessary expenses we should decrease. Sometimes we believe that these expenses will benefit us, but instead, they are ultimately a waste of money. Here is a list of which we should avoid putting our money into. Welcome to Billionista. If you love videos about luxury living, please subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget to like and share too. Let's have a look at our list of the 13 things you should avoid spending your money on. Number 1. Business coaching programs. It's always a bad investment if someone makes money providing how-to business training. Most of the videos we see online are about people and how they made their millions, how they got those Ferraris, how they are currently enjoying life with those fascinating luxuries, or even how they lost weight, clearly flaunting what they have achieved. Then, they will teach you a few ways how to achieve it. Sometimes you need to pay money just to view the rest of the video or get access to their full coaching program. Their main goal is to get your attention, so beware of those catchy, enticing headlines because it is almost certainly something you do not want. Do not waste your money on these programs. Instead, look for professionally recognized programs offered by respected agencies or businesses. Number 2. Premium packages. One great illustration of this is signing a contract for internet services that will cost you X amount per month. It offers the features that you need, the price is within your budget, and you like the deal. But the salesman may then try to persuade you to buy their premium package. The premium package includes a Christmas card, a birthday voucher, and a free drink every 3 months. This is the simplest money trap to slip into, and it serves you no use whatsoever. These premium packages are only advantageous for the company selling them, but for the typical person, they constitute a financial drain. If you decide later that you want to increase the package, go ahead and do so. But chances are, you'll be content with what you have now. You get my drift? Your premium package is a waste of money, and you don't require those extra so-called benefits. Number 3. MLM scheme. If someone contacts you out of the blue and suggests catching up over coffee, you can bet you'll be asked to buy a detox drink that promises to slim you down, some lipstick that won't leave your lips till you die, or some essential oils that will treat every ailment known to man. MLM, or multi-level marketing, is also sometimes known as pyramid scams. Essential oils and diffusers are the latest MLM trend, with the appeal of becoming your own boss. They attract people who are looking for a method to improve their situation, but it rarely works out. It's fantastic that you want to be your own boss, but buying 50 boxes of this breakthrough skincare line and trying to sell it probably isn't the way to go. Number 4. The home you can't afford. Purchasing an excessive amount of house is what brings many individuals down. If you want to know if you'll be able to pay the house off, keep in mind that your total mortgage payment should not exceed 28% to 33% of your gross income. People who can't afford their houses are referred to as house poor. Investopedia defines it as a circumstance in which a person spends a significant amount of his or her entire income for home ownership, including property taxes, mortgage payments, maintenance, and utilities. Individuals who are house poor are short on cash for leisure items and have difficulty meeting other financial obligations. Not being able to wait for the perfect time for your ideal home can cost you a lot of money. Purchase what you can afford today to avoid the heartbreak of having to give up on a property you fell in love with but couldn't afford. Number 5. Timeshare holiday programs. This is definitely an area that does not require your funds because it is a continuing expense. You'll be wasting your money again and again. Over time, timeshare and shared holiday ownership refers to the purchase of a period of time in vacation accommodation in a resort with included amenities such as a bar, pool, restaurant, and more. It is also an agreement between several joint owners to acquire the right to use a property as a vacation home and divide the time spent there. According to MarketWatch.com, timeshares are typically sold to lower-income people. Yes, it's easy to get caught up in the timeshare craze. You believe you will go on vacation every year, and you can always sell it if you no longer desire it. But I guarantee you'll get bored of it pretty soon, and the expense. And these are notoriously hard to sell once you've bought them. That's why, again, your money is safer under your pillow. Number 6. Driving everywhere. We are so quick to jump in our cars and travel somewhere, even simply down the street to shop. It's a habit that, like any other habit, must be broken. You should avoid wasting money on unneeded gas and vehicle mileage. You're 1 mile closer to requiring your next service with every mile you put on your car. You're 1 mile closer to requiring new tires. You're nearer to replacing the brake pads. Thus, we should keep in our minds what philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche stated: all truly great thoughts are conceived by walking. So consider walking next time. You'll never know what kind of great thoughts you might have. Number 7. Things you don't understand. Get-rich-quick schemes come in different shapes and sizes, and you must be cautious. Sometimes we can be so ready to jump on board with things we don't understand, and it can cost us a lot of money. There are a number of stock buying apps available that offer to help you invest in the stock market and make you wealthy beyond your wildest expectations. High-yield investing plans are what they are called. This type of scheme is what we should be cautious about and be sure to never get involved with. People are always looking for new methods to generate money, and there's a lot of noise online. It is full of promises of a high return on a modest investment. To the inexperienced eye, it appears to be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but unfortunately, things rarely go as planned. Before we continue with our discussion, I want to ask my viewers, what have you ever invested in that has drained your funds? We're excited to hear from you in the comment section below. Now, back to our list. Number 8. Bulk fresh food buying. If you ever wondered how much food we waste every year, the answer is 1.4 billion tons of it. Tristram Stewart, an expert on the social and environmental implications of food, believes reducing food waste is a wonderful way to save money, while also helping to feed the world and safeguard the earth. Our main problem is that we throw out unsightly food, serve too large portions, and let things spoil in our refrigerators. We use a small portion and end up discarding the remainder. 3 for the price of 2 sounds like a good deal, but you wind up with 3 punnets of young tomatoes when you can only eat 1 before they go bad. Keep in mind that we are purchasing more than we can consume when we purchase these great specials. You would have been better off purchasing 1 punnet of young tomatoes, eating them, and then purchasing more as needed. Change your mindset so you can change your finances. Number 9. Water and electricity. Drought-stricken countries can tell you how houses are rationed to 50 liters of water per person per day, how water can be turned off for several days because reservoirs have dried up, or how pharmaceuticals are flowing out of the taps, making it dangerous to drink. Still, most of us do not value what we have, and this leads to wastefulness. Wastage occurs when something is used in excess. It not only wastes money, but it also wastes the thing in question. Every drop of water that escapes your taps costs you money and reduces the amount of water behind the dam. Make each drop matter. Switching to energy-saving bulbs or switching off lights when not needed, boiling just enough water for your tea, and washing your laundry in colder water can all help you save money on your monthly electric bills. Avoid wasting money on needless water and electricity consumption. You may easily save a significant amount of money by doing so. Number 10. Paying for casting calls or screenings and potential jobs. Modeling and acting jobs are the most prevalent types of paid casting calls. Run as fast as you can if you've found the most amazing possible employment and they're asking you to pay to apply. Here's how to recognize a con before you fall for it. They will tell you that you must utilize their own photographer for your professional shots, according to the advertisement. Before they will act as your agent, you must pay them a fee. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Act quickly before it's too late. It is only possible to pay in cash, and the work is guaranteed. If not, they will automatically refund you. These are all methods of attempting to obtain your funds. And as the phrase goes, a fool and his money part ways quickly. So be wary and vigilant about these schemes. Number 11. Things you won't remember. Have you ever had a treat and thought the calories weren't worth it? It's the same thought we want to convey. Why would you waste your hard-earned cash on items you'll forget about? So you shouldn't spend money on your ex, not because it will save you money, but because it will be a boring and forgettable experience. Is this something you do on a regular basis for no other reason than habit? Do you believe anything different will happen this time, which is why you continue? We want to remind you to stop worrying about it and break free from it. If it isn't bringing you joy and is draining your funds, think twice. We want you to have a good time and appreciate your money, but don't squander it on useless experiences. Number 12. Trying to impress people. Why waste money attempting to impress people who don't care about you in the first place? Or vice versa. You might have heard the wise quote, "Those who care do not matter, and those who matter don't care." You're not made of chocolate. It's impossible to please everyone, so save your time and money by skipping this pointless activity. Keep in mind that true friends are not concerned with your worldly possessions. They're concerned about your morality and heart. Number 13. Being cheap. Some products may appear to be a cheaper option at first glance, but they wind up costing you more in the long run, making it desirable to spend more upfront for a higher quality product. Sure, you might save a few dollars at first, but how much will it cost you in the long run? This is especially true when purchasing items such as paint. For example, if you buy inexpensive paint, you may have to apply several layers to achieve enough coverage. Shoes, bras, mattresses, dish soap, toilet paper, knives, and pet food are some other examples. Check to see if you're making the right purchasing decisions to avoid paying extra later. It's easy to see where the Afrikaans saying, "cheap is expensive," came from. That concludes today's list. Hope it sheds light on what we should avoid in order to lessen our expenses, especially on unnecessary things. So, Billionistas, are there any other things you can share with us that we need to avoid in order to prevent our money from being wasted? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this time. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time!